Hello everyone, welcome to Roosevelt High School in Seattle. We are getting quite a late start today, so we have 27 minutes left in the intermission between the JV game and where we will be shortly. So JV squad finished strong, 48 to 49 to 45, I believe, after a late push by the Rough Riders. Yes, we are in Roosevelt, and they are called the Roosevelt Rough Riders. So we will be here. And, although I won't be talking for the entire 26 minutes left. So hang tight. We'll be back with you as soon as the game is imminent. High school in Seattle, a neighborhood I'm fairly familiar with. Glad you could join us this evening. We're running a little bit late. We're going to start at 7:30 Pacific. The band is really loud here, so I'm going to run down the rosters really quickly while I can. For Skyline, we have 0, Eric Lyubarski. 1, Jackson Barlament. 2, Bailey Hudman. 3, Caleb Johnson. 4, William Nees. 10, Leo Gorman. 11, Caden Culver. 14, Graham Homan. 22, Atticus Boba. And 24, Hudson Moore. If the band gets too loud, I won't try to talk before the game and during the game. Hopefully they won't be playing. So we should be all right. And let's start with the Roosevelt Rough Riders starters, team.
Tonight's men's varsity matchup between the Skyline Spartans and your Roosevelt Rough Riders. We'll start with the Spartans starting lineup.
Okay. Roosevelt Rough Riders, 0, Jalen
0,
Dollar.
Eric Lyubarski.
2, Caden Young. 3, Lawson Bailey. 4, Cash Lexing. 10, Flynn Selig. 11, Max Ernst.
11, Caden
12,
Culver.
Shale Smith.
Number 14, Graham
23, Dante Washington. 24, Sogtu Batar. Let's try that again. 24, Sogtu Batar. 25, Pearson Dukes. 33, Anthony Washington. And
Roosevelt Rough Rider.
35, Jake Sprangers.
A 6'4" junior,
Amen. All right, we're just about to get underway. Tip off at 7:33. One of the same officials from the JV game, and then two fresh recruits, or at least fresh faces from the JV game. Got Holman tipping off against Sprangers. And White wins the tip. Young bringing the ball from the backcourt. Washington over to Dollar on the left. Down in the post to Washington, who tries to lay up, and big rebound by Culver. Boba with the new haircut, looking sharp. Back out to Culver at the top of the key. Culver trying to set up some offense there, and he rolls to his left, gets the ball out to Lyubarski, who tries a long jumper and can't get it to fall. Rebound, Boba. Boba with the big three attempt, and he sinks it! Boba with the long three from the right-hand side. Rough Riders bringing it up court, and Dollar charging the hoop and goes in for two. Nice lay-in on the left hand. Culver bringing the ball up court. Knees brings it to the top. He dribbles around, looking for some out. Lyubarski back to the top. Culver tries to get a screen, didn't get it. Culver stopped dribbling, looking to Holman. Holman back to Culver. Culver for a long three, and he can't get it. Rebound, 33 Washington. Over to 35 and inside pass back to 33 Washington, and he can't get the short jumper to work. Lyubarski quickly up the floor for the Spartans. Boba drives strong to the hoop and off dumps to the open guy. Knees for the great lay-in. Great offensive play there. Dollar quick out to Young for a long pass, and he shoots and can't get it to drop. Lyubarski with the defense on the rebound, but can't get that ball. Washington for the jumper on the left side for two. Nice shot by Washington. He didn't have anybody on him, so he was able to set up for that shot. Now Culver down court for the Spartans. Holman down to Boba. Boba looking for some help. Lyubarski from right side, three. Big three from Lyubarski. Right side. Dollar tries a long three from the right side for the Rough Riders and can't get that to drop. Young bringing it in, dumps it out to Babitar, who can't make that one to go. Culver with the attempt. Boba down court. He's down to Lyubarski, who's looking for some help. Can't get it. Dumps it out to Holman, who loses the ball. Looked like it got tipped by White, but they are calling it out on Holman. So they will take the ball back in their own in the Spartan side of the court. Stripped by Lyubarski to lay it up and in. The strip and the thing. Then Holman does the same thing on the inbounds. Big defense by the Spartans. And Boba drives the hoop. Big strong layup by Boba to the right on the right hand side of the rim. Strong down court press by the Rough Riders after the Spartans provide a lot of hard defense. Big foul on Washington, and he will go to the line for two as he was shooting. Rough Riders 7, Spartans 12. He converts on a three-pointer. Culver bringing the ball up court. He's got Boba on his left. Lejubarski on his far left. He looks for Boba in the center. Boba tries a jumper, but he loses the ball. Lejubarski's got retrieved it. Boba back to Boba. Boba's dribbling against defense, and he travels. .410 left in the first. Rough Riders 8, Spartans 12. Full court press by the Spartans. Ball is inbounded. Two-man hounding Dollar on the Spartans. And turnover by Dollar, unable to get the ball out to Young. So Skyline would take the ball underneath their hoop. Lejubarski bringing the ball in. He does a long pass that's almost intercepted, but that was kicked out to Culver, who makes the right jumper from the right side. 2 points for Culver. Rough Riders again throw it away on the inbounds. And Boba's able to chase it down. Lejubarski over to the right side on Culver. Culver is leading a double team. He gets Moman inside, and Coleman makes the bucket. Big offensive showing by the Spartans, and huge defense as well on the defensive side. Able to do the full court press and successfully execute on quick turnovers. Timeout, Roosevelt to regroup as the score is Skyline 16, Roosevelt 8. 3:37 left in the first. As I said, such powerful defense by Skyline. I don't think the Rough Riders were expecting such tenacity on their side, on the defensive side of the Spartan side of the court, trying to inbound the ball, and they've turned it over 3 quick times, and it's led directly to 2 points each time. So we've got Culver, Boba, Lejubarski, Holman, and Knees in for Skyline. Roosevelt inbounding the ball. No press this time. Dollar going up court for the Rough Riders. Looks for a pick, doesn't get it. It's covered well. Down inside to Washington, who's able to lay up and in. He is a big kid, and if they get the ball inside down to him at the post each time, he has a pretty good chance of making it. Boba strong to the hoop, and he's able to lay it in. Oh, and quickly down court by the Rough Riders. He had a wide open dunk, did Washington, but he was unable to grab the ball and execute. So that ball goes out of bounds on a turnover to the Spartans. Boba bringing the ball in to Culver on the right-hand side. Timeout. Green. Spartans take the timeout. They are in their away jerseys, green with white numbers, and we have a negative image of the Rough Riders, who are white and with green numbers. And we will pause for the band. Skyline 18, Roosevelt 10. Culver, Legubarski, Boba, Knees, and Homan in for the Spartans. Culver on the left side, pretty deep. He's looking for the offensive setup, gets a nice pick, and shoots a jumper from outside and gets it to roll in. Nice shot by Culver off the pick. Strong defense again on the up court by the Spartans. Rough Riders able to get the ball down the court. Have a foul on Boba pushing. It's like White gets the ball inbounded right to Washington, who tips it in. Right underneath the basket, inbounded to him. Easy 2 points. Skyline unable to box out underneath the hoop. Legubarski on the left outside. He's looking for maybe some help. He tries driving the lane. Gets the ball tipped away, but he retains possession. Over to Boba on the right-hand side. Boba over to Holman. Legubarski takes a three-point jumper. Can't get that to drop. It may have grazed the rim. Rebound, Dollar. Washington strong to the hoop. Can't get there. Gets it stripped. The ball is retained by the Rough Riders. Young bringing it in strong. He takes a jumper and unable to convert. High off the glass by number 22, who I don't have on my roster. Skyline bringing the ball up. Culver driving the lane. He kicks it out to Legubarski, who stays outside. Brings the ball out to the top of the key, runs in. He shoots a jumper from the top of the key and makes it in just inside the three-point line. Skyline 22, Rough Riders 14. Rough Riders bring that down court quickly. I'll get 22's name in shortly, but Dollar has the ball at the top of the key. He's driving, kicks it out to Young for the long jumper, who sinks it. Nice swish by Young. Boba setting up the offense down the court as he dribbles the ball across the half-court line. Boba still dribbling, looks for a screen, can't get it. Goes all the way in for the quick jumper on the right-hand side, takes the ball all the way down by himself and gets that ball in to go in. Nice shot by Boba. Dollar bringing the ball back down court for the Rough Riders. Not sure what he's doing, just hanging out. No shot clock. Oh, there's 10 seconds left in the quarter. Well, that might be why. And he takes it strong to the hoop, kicks it out to Bailey, who kicks it out. Deflected off the pass by Culver, who's all over the ball. 4 seconds left in the quarter. And we have substitutions quickly for Skyline. Moore and Johnson coming in. Oh, he gets good pass inside to Washington, who's able to drain it to right at the buzzer. So at the end of one, Skyline 24, Seattle, Roosevelt High, Rough Riders 19. All right. Going into the second quarter, we have Nice. I've been corrected. It's William Nice, not knees like knocking knees. It's Nice. I'll try to remember that. Bobo with the jumper. He can't make it fall. Dollar down court with a strong run, and he is tripped by someone driving the lane. Johnson getting the foul, it looks like. Rough Riders ball. Inbound and over to Young on the right-hand side. Young outside. He's trying to make something happen. He dumps the ball inside to number 3, and the ball is swatted away by Boba, who drives down court. Take it up. Lot of loose ball around. No shots during that exchange. Great job by Skyline to keep the ball alive, but unable to convert, and they lose the ball. Young driving the hoop, driving the lane, and he makes it up and in for the Rough Riders. They've closed within 3. Boba bringing the ball up court with pressure from Washington. Boba takes a second to group, and he gets the ball over to Johnson, who makes a jumper, and he can't get that to fall. It's way short. Dollar up court for the Rough Riders, but he stops, and then he resets and tries to drive the lane again, and he finger rolls it up and unable to get that to go, but he is fouled in the act of shooting, so he will take 2 shots. Thank you, my friend Ryan Alvis, for correcting me on Ryan's name, or William's name, Nice. If there's any other names that I mispronounced, please let me know. I'm still not sure about Lyubarsky. A lot of substitutions now for Skyline. Gorman coming in. So I have Gorman, Homan, Boba, Johnson, and Lyubarsky in for Skyline. Ernst is in for the Rough Riders, as is Young. Washington. Boba setting the offense. Tries to get the ball to Gorman, but the ball's almost tipped away. Really strong defense this time by Bailey. And they are not letting the Spartans get a shot off. 6 on the shot clock. Boba going to try something. And he is pushed by Washington, it looks like. That will be a loose ball foul, and the ball will be taken out of bounds. Boba calling out the offensive strategy. Big high arcing pass inbounds. Boba with it. He takes the ball up. Actually, that's Gorman taking the ball up and can't get that to go. He tries again, and the ball bounces off the glass and out. Dollar faked a long jumper, gets the ball inside to 33 Washington, who has an easy layup with that big speed and size of his. Lyubarsky up the court on the left side. Tie game, 24-24. 5:35 left in the half. Holman with the long jumper that gets nothing but air. Long pass out to Washington, who can't get a layup to go in. Johnson back up court quick, and he is called for a charge on the offensive side. He went hard to the bucket, and there was nothing but white shirts down at the other end of the court. He may have been best just to kick it back and seeing if the cleanup crew coming down could do something. More substitutions for Skyline. Barlament is in. Lyubarsky's still in. Gorman. Culver's back in. Homan in. Dollar kicks it out to Young for 3. That will put the Rough Riders in the lead. First lead of the game for Roosevelt, 27-24. Culver back at the key. He's looking for some help. Gets it out to Gorman. Gorman to Homan. Homan looking for someone. He tries to get it to Culver, and an unforced turnover as Culver is unable to hold on. Maybe time for a timeout. All right. Young looking again inside for Washington. He kicks it outside to Bailey, who can't make that go. He pushes offensively against Gorman and is called for that push. He tried to sell it though. Substitutions for Roosevelt this time. Mysterious 22, who I haven't gotten in the roster yet. Culver bringing the ball across the half-court line. He's on the left. Ball picked out by Young of Roosevelt, and they were able to save it. Great defensive play by Young. Or Dollar, excuse me. Dollar tries to get it up over to Young, and he can't hold on. Skyline kicks the ball out. Boba comes in for Gorman. Good rest for Boba. Offense setting up. 22 driving the lane from the baseline. He tries a reverse layup. Washington's there for the offensive rebound. Misses. Another offensive rebound by Washington, and he makes that get in. There's really a mismatch down in the low post with Washington there. Barsky up on the left. He tries a long three and gets that to drop. The first points in about 3 or 4 minutes by Skyline. 27-29, Rough Riders in the lead. Ernst bringing the ball up the court, right into Boba's hands. Boba driving hard down the lane, and he gets the ball to go in all by himself. Nice steal and lay-in by Boba. Full court press by Skyline. Dollar bringing the ball up the court for the Rough Riders. Dollar dribbling around the defense, and he goes up and lays it in. Straight to the basket. Boba bringing the ball up court, across the half-court line. Boba over to Holman. Holman dribbling in, driving in. Out to Culver. Out to Barsky, who can't convert, but Holman's there for the nice offensive board and lay in. Full court press by Skyline here. Down underneath to Washington. My goodness. Washington probably has 10 points just on standing in the paint. Boba bringing the ball down court. Over to Holman. Holman looking for some offensive help. Gets to Culver, who drives in, stops and pops a fadeaway jumper. Nice shot, Culver. 1:50 left in the quarter. Game is tied at 33. Young up to Dollar, who almost loses it. And he does lose it. Kick out to Boba from Barlament, who gets the easy lay-in. Nice defense by Skyline that time. They're making up for Washington being in the paint. That was a good chance to see if I can get the mystery 22 back in the lineup for Roosevelt. 22, Jackson Huntington. Okay. Well, Jackson Huntington's in the game, as now that we have his name, or now that I have his name at least. White's bringing the ball up court. Dollar across the half court line over to Young on the right side. Out to Sprangers. Tipped away and down court by Lyubarski, who's looking maybe for some offense. He gets it inside to Holman for the lay-in. Nice pass by Lyubarski to see that. Dollar down court quickly on the left, and now he's on the left-hand side. Lyubarski's on him. Not trying to let him get in, but he gets in and he gets called for pushing. Good job in keeping, I think that was a good job on Lyubarski to keep him from driving the hoop. But it looks like, okay, we got a substitution coming in for the Rough Riders. Washington coming in right under the basket, and there's a nice, they've got a nice screen going on where they have two Roosevelt players standing in the paint right underneath the glass. So Washington will go to the line for two. Note that there are two Washingtons on the Roosevelt team. Washington's first shot bounces out. 23 Washington and 33 Washington. 33 Washington's the one that camps out in the paint. 23 Washington gets his basket to second shot to fall. Boba bringing the ball up court quickly. Gets the defense back. Gets a little bit of a screen, but doesn't shoot it. Over to Culver on the right-hand side, who also fakes a pass, and he goes in. He goes up for a quick jumper and can't get it to drop. But there it looks like Huntington may have pushed. And he did. That will put Skyline almost in the bonus. Skyline 37, Rough Riders 34, 35 seconds left in the half. Boba. Way over to Culver, who fakes a three-pointer, and into Ullman, who can't get that short jumper to drop. 22 seconds left. Young will bring it up the floor. No shot clock. He's playing for the last shot, it looks like. No Washington, 33 Washington in the game. Strong defense by Skyline, but they let Sprangers in, and he is able to drive in and get that ball to drop. Nice drive by Sprangers. So great game by great offensive performance by the Spartans tonight. And super defense as well. They lead the Rough Riders away 36-37. And we will take a short break. All right, we are back. In fact, we are back. Schmoozing with the principal is a nice thing, which is what I did for a little bit. Roosevelt bringing the ball in for the start of the second half. Young on the left side, and he throws it out trying to get to Dollar. Green ball. Lyubarski, Culver, Boba, Homan, and Nice. Culver drives all the way in after losing grip on the ball, and he lays it up and in. Young quickly down the court for the Rough Riders. He gets the ball out to Dollar, who is fouled in the three-point land. That might be good for 3 shots. Skyline 39, Roosevelt 36. I believe that's 3 shots for Dollar. Chance to tie it up. And he can't convert the first one. He drops the second one. And the third one, swish. Full court press by the Rough Riders, but quickly up court by Nice, who kicks the ball to Culver, who shoots off balance and hits the back of the rim. Dollar down the court quickly for the Rough Riders. And he goes in and jumps, fade away, can't get that to drop. But right underneath is Sprangers, who is fouled. And in the act of shooting, so he will go to the line for 2. Swish. Tie game at 39. 7:13 in the third. Sprangers swishes the second one as well. Rough Riders up by 1. Boba into Culver, deep in the Rough Riders territory. Now he gets the ball over the half-court line. He's on the left side. Gets a screen from Boba, and he takes it all the way up. And, oh, that is goaltending. Not sure who got their hand on it, but that will be a turnover. And Roosevelt will take the ball down the court. Dollar over in the backcourt to Young, who has Lyubarski all over him. Switch. Dollar gets it to Washington down. Not so low this time, but he is pushed before the shot. And will take it out of bounds. That's a pretty good foul on Washington, because if he gets any closer to the hoop, he's pretty much automatic. Johnson in for Homan. Watch out, Washington's down on the low post, and he tries to lay it up and can't make it work. Gets the board and throws it to nobody. Lyubarski's there, Boba bringing up the court. Looking for Culver to come help him out. Culver tries to get the ball, batted away by Dollar, and he is able to make the defensive play. So he will get the ball. Turnover by Skyline. Oh, give and go over to Washington, breaking toward the hoop, and he drops that right in. That's probably 12, 14 points for Washington. I don't have stats on me, but that's just a guess. Culver on the left side. He hands it to Johnson, who's looking for Boba down low. Boba's really well covered, so he gets it out to Nice. Back out to Johnson. It's 5 on the shot clock. Culver inside to Johnson, who takes this jumper. Can't make it fall. And he gets the help of the glass off the front of the rim. Glass and through. Skyline back in the lead by 1, 43-42. Dollar looking for a screen. Doesn't get it, heads back out. He's got Johnson all over him. He's able to get the ball down to Washington again. Goodness gracious, Washington. Look at Neese get the ball to Culver on the drive to the hoop. Nice lay-in by Culver and great look by Neese. Young up the floor on the right, getting a screen. Washington again looking for the give and go, but Dollar with the shot. He can't make the three go. Offensive rebound. Big deep shot by Young off the front of the rim. Washington offensive board, and he lays it in. I wonder if there's a 3-second rule for offensive player in the paint in high school. He sure does spend a lot of time down there. Culver with the dribble. He's looking for a shot, and he takes one in traffic. Can't get that jumper to drop. Rebound Sprangers over to Dollar on the right. Washington screen and wants the ball on the screen but doesn't get it. I think that's his patented move. Young tries to take a three. He can't get that to go. But offensive rebound by 23. But Washington is called for a foul underneath the rim. And it will be a turnover on Roosevelt. Skyline will take over the ball. Timeout on the floor. Oh, no timeout. Excuse me. Roosevelt 46, Skyline 45. 4:05 left in the third. Now we get a timeout. Both teams playing really, really hard. Crazy defense by Roosevelt, and Skyline answering also. Very, very intense on the defensive side. I think Washington, 33 Washington on the Rough Riders has, well, he's got a patented move where he sets a pick and roll, and if he just reaches up and grabs the ball, he can toss it in. We've seen that 4 or 5 times, and if you look at the replays on any of these tonight, you'll see him set a screen or a pick and go straight to the hole. I haven't seen too many 3 attempts from Roosevelt tonight, so maybe Skyline can make some adjustments and gets a bigger body on Washington in the paint. Roosevelt does have some big boys on their team, though. Lyubarsky, Boba, Culver, Neese, and Johnson in for Skyline. Culver bringing the ball up. He gets the ball inside to Joe Boba, who is fouled hard. And he will go to the basket. That was a late call. It seemed. But finally the whistle blew. Boba takes some big shots. He took some hard shots on Thursday and again tonight. And he gets the first one to drop after it hits the top of the front of the rim. Skyline ties it up. Boba for a second shot. Swish. Dollar up court. Trotting. And he gets a screen, and he goes and drives all the way to the hoop. And can't that layup to drop. Offensive rebound by Sprangers. Nice second effort on the rebound. Culver brings it up court to Boba. Boba looking maybe for Johnson, but he sees Lyubarsky in there. Lyubarsky takes it out beyond the 3 line. 2 on the shot clock, or 10 on the shot clock. Culver Boba trying some fancy dribbling, and he tries from behind the rim and gets a nice jumper from deep left. Nice jumper by Boba. Huntington with a three-point shot. Can't get that to go. Offensive rebound, and Roosevelt is able to hit the ball off of a Skyline player and out of bounds. They retain possession. Smith, we haven't seen him in the game yet. He takes a long shot. Nice with the rebound off the high ball bounce. Out to Boba on the right-hand side. Dollar with a nice steal from the backside of Boba. He circles back outside after driving the lane. Huntington with a long shot. Varsity bringing the ball back down the court. He sets up for three, and it's a short. Long pass down court to Washington, who gets that to go in. Nice vision by Dollar on that long throw. Boba didn't have any idea where the ball was. He was just trying to keep his hands in the air. Culver, he will set up in the for three-point land with someone right in his face. Can't get that to drop, and Huntington with that rebound. Yikes. Nice alley-oop from Dollar to Springers. Great play. Nice outside. Culver. Boba. Boba looking for some help. Culver just going to stop and pop. Can't get that to drop. Boba's gone cold all of a sudden. Dollar trying to do some fake and bake, and he gets the ball to go in. Holy moly, what was that? Nice move by Dollar. Dollar with a chance for three. Parliament in for Skyline. And Gorman also in for Skyline. Culver up the floor. Over to Boba. Johnson calling the offense. He's looking for a pick. Tries it. Can't get a screen, but he's going to try it. He stops, looking for some help. Out to Parliament. Back to Boba, who drives the lane. Up and in! Nice left-handed drive by Boba. Skyline 51. Roosevelt 55, 52 seconds left in the third. Dollar tries to get something out as he drives the lane. Boba up the floor. He will stop at the free throw line and can't get that to go in. Skyline's gone cold all of a sudden. Young takes a hard drive and dumps it out to Bailey, who can't get that to drop. Big rebound by Gorman. Boba slowing things down a little bit by bringing the ball up the court. No shot clock, 17 seconds left in the third. Steal by Dollar. Nice read and nice lay-in. No time to kick back now. Gorman up, or Culver up the floor to Parliament for a jumper, and he can't get that to fall and get the buzzer. So Rough Riders doing a great job on offense. Skyline's doing well also. They're just struggling to get balls to drop in the hoop. Lyubarski, Boba, Nice, Culver, and Homan in the game for Skyline. Inbounded to Boba, who passes it back over to Lyubarski, who had a nice break. Lyubarski drives and stops and pops. He can't get that to fall, but big rebound by Homan, who is pushed underneath the basket, and he will get pushed, and that will be green ball on the push.
First team foul.
Lyubarski trying to inbound. He gets it to Nice. Over to Culver on the right side. Culver takes the ball out to midcourt. Lyubarski into Boba. He stops and pops, and that wasn't a good looking shot. Nice gets called for an over the back foul. White ball. And long down court pass to Young, who can't get the easy layup. Culver down court to Boba, who can't get the ball to drop from three-point land. Rebound, and now Nice is able to get one to drop for Skyline. They break the 50-point mark. Dollar down court quickly, and he has an open Young on the wing, and he is fouled on the three. That will be 3 shots for Young.
Young shooting 3.
Swish. Young makes his first. Roosevelt 58, Skyline 53, 7:01 in the game. We get some substitutions. Skyline keeps their 5 in. Holman, Culver, Boba, Lyubarski, and Nice. Culver bringing the ball up floor. Looking for a screen from Holman. Gets it. He drives. Stops. Turns around for the jumper, and he cannot get the short lay-in type jumper from very close. Culver is usually bank, but he's really struggling now in this half. There's another screen from Dollar to Washington, but Washington tries a long jumper. He can't make it. He gets the rebound and tries again, and he can't make that one to fall, but gets the board. Young with the screen. Doesn't take it. He dribbles in, and he lays it in. Nice shot and nice dribbling and driving the lane by Young. Lyubarski up the court. He stops and pops from short. Can't get that one to fall. Everyone from Skyline's really struggling. They're getting good looks at the basket, it seems, but they're just not able to convert. Lyubarski on the steal, and he will get a lay-in. Nice defense by Lyubarski. And to come away with the lay-in with no one defending him. Timeout. Skyline. Roosevelt's ball. Dollar down court quickly. 3-on-2. He stops and lets his offense down the court. Dollar driving the lane and an easy lay-in with the left hand on the right-hand side of the rim. Nice lay-in by Dollar to draw after driving the lane. Lyubarski's going to try the same thing, and he tries it. Gets fouled on the way in. Washington with the foul. There we go. Start of something good. I can feel it. Varsity with the second shot. Swish. Roosevelt 64, Skyline 57. 5:10 left in the game. Young dribbling in. Varsity leaves him wide open, but Young can't hang onto the ball. And as Varsky's going away, Young fouls him to save the free basket. Inbound, 5 minutes left. Culver gets a screen from Boba, takes it in. Looks like he was manhandled. Culver was manhandled, but Washington able to take the ball down the court. Washington setting up inside. Nice on him. Dollar out of the middle of the court. They're going to try to keep him from doing his magic, but Young's on the wing. He passes it back out to Dollar. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Dollar with a long three. He can make it go. Culver with the board. Lyubarski with a long three, and he can't get that to drop. Washington with the rebound. Lyubarski had a really good look at the basket, but that was way downtown. Young, always dangerous driving the hoop. He drives on the left side, dumps it out to Sprangers, who kicks it over to Huntington. Nice basket. Way outside for three. Rough Riders take a 10-point lead over Skyline, 67-57. Boba, Holman, Lyubarski. Lyubarski in strong. Young blocks him before the shot. That'll be 4 team fouls on Roosevelt. Lyubarski inbounds to Culver from the right side, who tries to make a three. Rebound from the long miss. Young gets the ball over to Dollar on the left side. Dollar driving straight in. He kicks it out to Washington, who misses. Nice with the rebound. He's driving up the floor. He kicks it out to Culver. Over to Coleman, who can't get the ball to drop. Man, that's a tough lay-in to miss. Young gets a screen and roll from Washington, who was wide open underneath. But Young will take it all the way, and that was a really poor attempt at a lay-in. Holman with the rebound. Boba up the floor. Skyline will take possession off the near steal by Washington. Or, excuse me, that might have been Dollar on the attempted steal. 2:38 left in the game. Culver up on the right-hand side. He looks to Holman driving the lane, who gets fouled hard while he drives. He misses the pass, misses the basket, but he goes to the line for two. Looks like so it's Holman, Lyubarski, Culver, Boba, Nice, all in the game for Skyline. 2:32 and a half. Roosevelt up by 10. Roosevelt up by 9. 67-58. Bailey comes in for the Rough Riders. Second shot by Holman. Good. Defense by Skyline. Ball down court quickly by the Rough Riders, who can't get the lane to drop, but offensive rebound by Bailey, who gets the second chance. Lyubarski up court quickly. He takes the ball all the way to rim, and nice lay-in by Lyubarski on the left side. Rough Riders right back quickly. Alley-oop from Young to Washington, who's always around the basket somewhere. Boba drives and dumps out to Holman, who can't get that three to drop. Rebound Bailey. Dollar going hard. He's looking at the top. Young out to Bailey, back to Young. 10 on the shot clock. Bailey wide open for the three, air ball, but it must have been a pass to Washington, who makes it on the offensive rebound. Lyubarski quickly up the floor. He stops in the lane to Culver, who does a fadeaway in the lane and makes it drop. Nice shot by Culver, something we're used to seeing from him. Oh, quickly down court by the Rough Riders. Washington tries to jam it home, and it flies out of the rim. 57 seconds. Roosevelt up by 10. There's a jam by Washington off the loss, and they let Boba drive the lane, and he can't get that lane to drop. Dollar up the floor to Washington, over to Washington, who gets the easy lay-in. Rough Riders with a commanding lead, 14 points over the Spartans, 77-63. Boba untouched on the drive on the reverse lay-in. 65-77. Rough Riders. Full court press by Skyline. 10 seconds left. Eight seconds left. Rough Riders will bring the ball in. They're going to play for it. The last shot or no shot. And that will be game. So, Skyline takes their first loss of the year, losing to Roosevelt. They went cold in the third quarter and really didn't regain any momentum. But thank you all for joining. Have a great evening, and we will talk to you next time. Take care.